if you are a ethnic individual, right, and you come from a different country, let's say somewhere over in Asia, Eurasia, right, and you come to America, right, and you can speak a little bit of lick of English, um, don't be so far within yourself thinking that you fit in with the global minority that you can clear cut tell somebody that was born and raised in America to go back to from whence they came. That yeah, I don't know what type of rocks people are smoking out here. I don't know what pipe people are on, but I need y'all to put that clear cut down. This is the clear cut reason why you have a lot of people feeling the way that they do about people from other countries, because people will roll from whatever country they came from and they'll come over here and they will start being the utmost disrespectful to people who are born and raised here. Like I said, I don't know where y'all coming from with this, but y'all need to sit up there and roll that back real quick, because the moment in time you say that to the wrong person on the right day, promise you're going to be second guessing every life choice and decision that you've ever made that got you up until that point where your face is clearly planted face down on the floor and you're knocked out directly unconscious and you're like, how did I get here? You're like looking like Bobby Boucher. You just going to be on the floor looking stupid, just on the floor, out like a nightlight. Like I said, y'all, I don't know whose family it is that's out here like this, but y'all need to reel them back in. Y'all need to reel them back in, because they're going to end up catching some stuff that ain't supposed to be flying. And it's going to be connected to some arms. Just saying. But yeah, that's it. It's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. New intro. So much love and appreciation to those of you who have been with me for the 2-year period plus that I've been doing this. Thank you for showing your love and support to the channel. And to anybody else who is brand new to the platform and you would like to support the channel, also you can do it by way of Patreon, Anchor, the clothing store, and also the shoe shop that is listed in the comment description below. And again, thank you to any and all of you guys who have been here to support this channel during the 2+ year period. I wouldn't be able to do what I do every single day without you.
To me.
Okay.
So
Because you didn't wear your mask.
but I feel like getting closer.
Okay.
It's not good.
Close
Also-
your mouth. Where's a mask? Do you read English? Do you read English?
No, I'm actually.
You don't read, right?
Don't read any English.
Okay, you don't read English. Then you should go back to your country, man. I don't know where you're from.
Is this a joke right now?
No.
Dora, are you just gonna let your dad say this to me?
So what?
Do you know how you guys have been treating me
Huh?
lately? I'm not talking to you guys about
Huh?
anything.
So what?
So go back to my country.
Huh?
I'm from
I don't
America.
know. You see, you don't know English. I'm from Hong Kong. I know English.
Sir, come on.
Come on, what?
You don't know who I am.
Then, come on.
Sir, you're.
Show me. Show me who you are. I'm nervous.
Are you gonna get your husband, ma'am? Because he's yelling at me, trying to get me.
Oh,
to
did
fight
I
him.
get? Yeah, beat me.
I'm
Come
not-
on. I'm so scared. I'm scared.
I'm not gonna fight you. This is.
No, I'm scared.
You know, this is enough.
I'm
here.
scared.
All right. This is when a lot of people like to say that you have those in the Asian community that feel like they are honorary, parts of the true American, side of things. And you can clearly hear it directly in his voice, right? You saw how he decided to get up into the young man's face. He was like, you're not even wearing a mask. You're not even, first of all, we're not even, I'm not even gonna start up on that at the moment in time. You got the nerve. Whew. Oh man, gotta catch myself real quick. All right, so moving past that, right? He's trying to get on a young man for not wearing a mask, but yet you're still in his face, right? Knowing the fact that the medical mask that you got on, the molecules can still pass through. So regardless or not if you're wearing a mask, like if he does have something, guess what? You're in close proximity. Guess what? Now you got it too, right? So we can X, that whole nonsense, squarely out, right? But notice the posture, right? Notice the type of energy he has, right? And what was stated in the video was the fact that the father was talking to another roommate's boyfriend, right? And this is how he decided to address him, right? So the daughter that you see that is coming in, she is friends with I guess the girl that is filming, right? That's the one that's holding the camera while the young man is, having the conversation with the father. But notice the body language, right? You can clearly see, and the young man is judging, right? He's being smart, perception wise. He's being smart about the situation. He's judging the energy in the room, right? He already knows that the cards are basically stacked against him, right? If he wanted to basically react, out of just the simple fact that within the space that was given, the father was within his own, like within the young man's space, so he would actually have the right to defend himself, to push him back or whatnot or whatever. Bow, he would get hit with a hate crime charge. They would automatically start saying that the young man did this because the father is Asian, right? That's how they would decide to portray it. Number two, you have the daughter there. You can already hear the energy in her voice. She was like, I'm not even. He's sitting up here telling her, he's like, yo, your father's acting crazy. He's a lunatic right now. He's in my face. Could you please get your father? Like he's yo, the amount of calmness that this young man has, I commend him, because any other guy out here would have been let hands fly. Because you're not going to roll up into another man's face and you're going to start yelling and posturing and jump into somebody's. You're not. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Like you're going to be on the floor. But like I said, the young man kept his composure. He was more than likely in the fight or flight. He was like, all right, I got this. Let me just, try to, talk down this situation. Let me try a diplomatic approach, right? He tried to basically talk to the father. That obviously didn't work. He tried to sit up there and talk to the daughter. She wanted to have her little attitude. She was like, oh, I'm not even talking to you guys right now. Do you even know how you guys have treated me? And that has nothing to do with the situation. Your dad is clearly in somebody else's face. You need to come get him before the right one gets him. Because luckily this young man was not on that time. Like I said before, that daughter, she don't even understand. She needs to sit up there and have some talks. Like I said, you can tell the difference between people who have had interactions with black people. You can tell the difference between people who actually live amongst black people in a community. And then you have the third one, which is this father here, where you can tell the difference between somebody who's just seen black people on television. Because he's thinking that, oh, I'm just going to sit up there and have the energy that they always have, and that's going to sit up there and bolster me up, and that's going to work in the whole reverse. That's not the way that you want to sit up there and do it. Because I promise you, if he tried to pull this in any type of black area, this will be a whole different story right now. You would have heard of somebody sitting up there having hate crime charges, and they would have been getting like 21 years to life. All due to the fact that he's on some type of nonsensical time, but they don't want to look at that because he's the victim. Like I said, and then number two, I'm sorry, it's not even number two. The other thing is for the young man, I'm not even sure what woman or who the woman is that you are with that was recording. You got to get somebody else, because at no point in time should she have just been recording. She should have been like talking, speaking up for you, something. Maybe there's a longer video. I'm not sure. I'm just going by what was given on social media at this moment in time. Matter of fact, let me go back and check. Let me see. Let me see if anything else was posted with this. Nope, nothing else was posted. So like I said, I'm just going off of what I have at this moment in time. Yo, the girl should have like spoke up more, been more vocal. I'm not even sure if the other girl is Asian or not. Looking at the TikTok page that it was directly associated with, she is Asian. So like I said, y'all should have had some conversations. Whatever languages y'all got to sit up there and speak, some conversations should have been had, right? Like I said before, he should not have been the only person speaking up for himself at that moment in time. There's clear cut another woman there. She should have been sitting up there speaking to that daughter. She should have sat up there and made her understand some things at that point in time. Like I said, it's a lot of things that are in a disarray at this moment. And then this also goes into another stance that I sit up there and tell a lot of guys. And the reason that I categorize and I state that this is a man, because clearly he could be biracial or whatever. And a lot of times, a lot of biracial people don't want to be categorized or quote unquote put in boxes, right? Because a variety of things that they suffered and had to go through and all this. So like I said, I'm going to sit up and call him a citizen. I'm going to call him a man, even though I have my own feelings about it. It's what it is. But I'm just going to sit up there and point this specifically to the direction of black men. At the end of the day, this is why I sit up there and say, date black women. Due to the fact that if at any point in time that something happens and that there is another woman there, the black woman that you're with can sit up there and handle the situation. She'll sit up there and speak on that directly for you while you're sitting up there handling the situation with whatever, man or men that are directly there in that instance. Like I said before, black women will always speak up for the black man that they are with, no matter what the circumstances or no matter what the situation is. When you have women of other ethnicities, yeah, it'll be like this. You'll be on your own. You'll just be sitting up there talking, even though there's clear cut another woman that could be having a dialogue to make some understandings take place. That's not what took place. So this is why I sit up there and tell people, it's like, hey, I can't tell people who to date. I can't tell people who to love. But you better sit up there and make sure that that person is going to defend you when that time comes. You better make sure that that person is going to speak up for you when that time comes. Because if not, you're going to be left out in the wind. Just like this young man was here. Because, and I even put it to a different, a whole nother perspective. Even if that wasn't his girlfriend there, she still should have said something. Off of the given fact that, from at least what I'm understanding, looking at the TikTok page, that she's Asian. She should have sat up there and it stood up and said something. Because mind you, let this have been in reverse, right? And let this have been a young Asian man, and let it had been like black people in the room. I promise you, social media would have blew up that story and you would never hear the end of it. People would have been trying to call like hate crime charges. People would have been trying to say like, oh, this is discriminatory, this is bigotry, this is hate and all this. People would have been trying to murder, that whole video. But like I said, because that is not the case, and because this young man handled it differently, they can't sit up there and brand it a certain type of way. So even though the young man is the victim, he's still the suspect. If he would have decided to amp himself up, and then if he would have decided to buck up and actually give the father exactly what he was asking for, because he was pounding on his chest. He was like, I'm right here. Show me who you are. Show me who you are. I'm right here. I'm like, okay. Obviously, you must think that, you're the Highlander, or you must have been watching Aliens versus Predator with Arnold. I'm right here. Kill me. Kill me. I'm right here. Get to the chopper. I'm like, all right, man. Clear cut, you doing way too much. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about this video and what specifically you would have done if you were in this young man's shoes and all of this took place directly in front of your face in the comment description below. As always, peace, love, and stay tuned for the next video.